You are now watching The Curl Poppy.
What's up, YouTube? My name is Christian Ramos, and I'm the one, the only, the Curl Poppy. And today, I'm going to be bringing you guys an epic battle video between the two most infamous bond rebuilding treatments, that being Olaplex #3 and the Curlsmith Bond Curl Rehab Solve. If you guys don't know what bond rebuilding treatments are or what they do, I'm going to be linking a video up above that I created of why you should be using a bond rebuilding treatment product. The Olaplex #3 is a pre-shampoo treatment that reduces breakage and split ends and relinks broken disulfide bonds damaged by chemical services, heat, and styling. It's for all hair types, it's vegan and cruelty-free, and the main standout ingredient that's patented by Olaplex is bisaminopropyl diglycol dimoleant. The Curlsmith Bond Curl Rehab Solve is an intense pre-shampoo treatment that targets all three types of bonds to help restore hair fiber strength. It's vegan and cruelty-free, and the standout ingredients are going to be chia proteins, sweet almond oil, a blend of nutrient-rich superfoods like prickly pear, kale, guava, shiitake mushroom, and pumpkin seed. All right, now that we got all of that out of the way, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the meat and potatoes, and let's get into price, how much you get of the product, how many times you can use it, how to use it, and overall the results that I genuinely felt these two products left on my hair. The Olaplex #3 for 3.3 ounces is $30. Yes, I will say that one more time, it is $30. They do have a limited edition one that during the holiday season usually is 8.5 ounces and it is $60. Because the Olaplex #3 is protein free, it's great to use once a week, or for extremely damaged hair, they suggest using it 2 to 3 times a week. You're supposed to apply the Olaplex #3 onto damp hair, but Olaplex also has the #0, which is to prime your hair and prepare it for the intense benefits of #3. That being said though, this is an additional item that you would have to purchase separately, but you don't have to get this to use the #3. It is just something to intensify the benefits of the #3. After applying a sufficient amount of product onto your hair, you will leave it in your hair for about 10 minutes, but you can also leave it longer if you want to. It is a watery and slippery consistency. It's easy to distribute through your hair and leaves your hair super soft. The Curlsmith Bond Curl Rehab Solve is 8 ounces for $29. Let me say that one more time. It's 8 ounces for $29. The Curlsmith Bond Curl Rehab Solve also comes in a travel size, which is 2 ounces for $12. The Rehab Solve is a protein treatment. So you already know when it comes to protein, you have to use this at different times depending on your hair health. They actually at Curlsmith break it down on how you should be using this product depending on your hair's porosity. If you have high porosity hair, you're gonna be using this product 1 to 3 wash days in between for 30 minutes. If you have medium porosity, you're gonna use this 3 to 4 wash days in between for 20 minutes. And if you have low porosity, you're gonna use this every 4 to 5 wash days in between for 15 minutes. It is a watery and slippery consistency. It's easy to distribute through your hair. And compared to the Olaplex, it will leave your hair feeling rougher, not as soft, but don't think that because it feels rough that your hair is gonna be yucky and gunky. It literally, you feel the strength in your hair. Like literally, I was tugging on it and it felt stronger. Now we're gonna get to my personal feelings and who I say wins where. And then ultimately, I'm gonna give you guys the winner of this battle. The steps of using the product are gonna be the same because you have to apply it on damp hair. Yes, you can spend more money and get the #0. You do not have to. But in terms of the usage of the product, it's gonna be the same because you have to apply it on damp hair. So that's a tie. For price, obviously, are you gonna pay $30 for 3.3 ounces or are you gonna pay $30 for 8 ounces? Clearly, the winner in terms of the amount of product you get is going to be Curlsmith. In terms of how often you can use the product, I'm gonna have to give it to Olaplex because it is safe for you to use more often. Keep in mind though, if you're gonna be using this product more often, you are gonna be using more of it, and because it's a smaller size, you are gonna be using more of the product and you're gonna run out of it more frequently. But a little goes a long way when it comes to the Olaplex. So in terms of how often you can use the product, I'm definitely gonna have to give that points to Olaplex. In terms of the smell of these two bad boys, yes, the Olaplex smells great, and I have literally, listen, they have a whole spot in my beauty supply. I use all of their products and they have very similar scents to all of their products, but Olaplex definitely smells good. But I have to give the point of the scent to Curlsmith because this bad boy smells fruity and delicious. And you thinking, it smells amazing. I can't even compare it to anything else. It smells fruity and tropical. Like, we out here, I'm Caribbean, so I love all things that are fruity and tropical. And the Curlsmith scent, even though I love Olaplex, I'm gonna have to give the point to the scent to Curlsmith because this is just, whoa. The smell, whoa. Now this is gonna be one of the most important parts of the review because it's all about what the product does for your hair and what hair needs you have. Olaplex focuses on repairing one bond, which is your disulfide bonds. So if you do heat, if you do chemical treatments, if you have mechanical damage, Olaplex is gonna focus on those primary issues for your disulfide bonds, and Curlsmith focuses on repairing all three of your bonds. So, that being said, because one focuses on one bond and one focuses on repairing all three bonds, I'm gonna have to give the point to Curlsmith. All right, now drum roll please. Clearly, Curlsmith has more points in terms of this little battle, right? But me personally, I love Olaplex. I love that I can use it more frequently. I love that it's more slippery and it's easy to like distribute through my hair. I've even left it overnight sometimes and I had to worry about my hair being overly like moisturized or overly anything. Like, I love Olaplex. Now, don't get me wrong, the Curlsmith REHAB SALVE is gonna be an amazing product, but for me, whenever I'm using something that has protein, which you should be using protein treatments, I love to use light protein treatments, but because this is not a light protein treatment, and you can't use it all the time, I'm gonna say, I didn't really, not that I didn't like how it felt on my hair, like after rinsing it out, because it did feel a little bit rougher and tougher, which is great, right? To feel tough hair, but it did feel rougher. And I did have to make sure I went in with a moisturizing mask to make sure that my hair did feel soft after that. Me, generally, I love that the Olaplex treatment leaves my hair feeling soft and supple. And not that your hair doesn't feel strong, because both of these products, honestly, are gonna be working on the inside of your hair. So it doesn't even matter what's happening on the outside, it does. But they're focusing on the inside of your hair. But I do love how the Olaplex makes my hair feel after rinsing out the product. So I am gonna have to give the crown to Olaplex. But again, I wanna make it very clear, no matter which one of these two products you go with, it's gonna be a win-win. Honestly, for the price, Curlsmith and the amount of product that you get, listen, it's a go, it's a go. But in terms of availability, you're gonna find Olaplex products more frequently than you are gonna find Curlsmith products. You can only find Curlsmith products at like curlsmith.com, at Ulta, at certain Targets that have the Ulta inside of their Target stores. You may be able to find some of the Curlsmith products. Again, they're limited selection, so it all depends on where you live and what products the Ulta at Target has at your location, but you are gonna find that the Olaplex products are relatively more available. You're gonna find that at Sephora, at Ulta, at certain beauty supply stores where, where Curlsmith you're gonna only find it at more limited locations. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I love me a good treatment. I love hair masks. I love all that good stuff, right? And because I can use the Olaplex product more frequently, I can use it more often and get that fixing faster with the Olaplex product. Now, again, this might sound like a biased video because I just love Olaplex products. But listen, if you want to try out the Curlsmith product, that travel size for $12 isn't a bad deal. You should definitely try it out to see which one you like on your hair more. All right, guys, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram at thecurlpapi because you already know I'll be posting some fleeky pics out here. And check out all of my other comparison videos that I have. I am going to be creating a playlist of comparing different products to each other, so make sure you check that out as well. And until next time, guys, bye.